Hello everyone, my name is Kiki Alexander Bailey. You know me as the Panda Photographer and the only official Panda Photographer. So, with that said, I would like for you as an audience to please to support this channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell icon so you get notifications. Make sure you leave a comment and please make sure you share. If you guys want to financially support this channel, because we are going through a YouTube problem, please do so with the PayPal and Vimeo down in the descriptions below. It will really help make a difference because of YouTube's ongoing issues right now with monetization. But with that said, everyone, I don't want to waste your time. I quickly want to make this video really quickly because this was not attended until I saw the news about the GoPro Hero 9 Black. I'm kind of curious about, hold on, let me make sure I can read the comments as we do this live stream this time properly. Okay, then I'm having difficulties. Okay, there we go. From what I read, it's a very beast of a camera, but there might be a problem with some of you guys. They may want to ask GoPro a question. What and why? And you guys might be mad about this situation, and I'm pretty sure you guys are curious of why they absolutely changed the battery. And it's supposed to be a bigger battery, but I'm a little bit skeptical about that right now. But with that said, everyone, I want you to subscribe. I want you to share. I want you to share this content. But like I said, I want you to subscribe. I want you to comment, and I want you to share. And I need for you guys to speak up for other YouTubers like myself and support the channels. Right now, YouTube is going through that ridiculous monetization issue and community strikes. YouTube is giving community strikes after community strikes for stupid reasons I don't want to get into. But with that said, everyone, let's talk about the GoPro. Oh wait, before we get started, can I roll my intro really quickly? Thanks. So this is coming from Digital Camera World. This is their article. This is what they know everything about so far on the leaked images. Now, GoPro Hero 9 Black, as far as we know in detail, the GoPro Hero 9 will come featured with a front color screen and a new 20 megapixel sensor. This GoPro 7, trash. Let's get rid of it. So, with that said, I think I'm going to buy this one. But I still have a problem with the design. And I'm going to talk about that in a second. So, it's going to come with a new 20 megapixel sensor and a new battery that's supposed to be increased at 1720 milliamp hour capacity, up from 1220 milliamp hour battery. 5K video at 30 frames a second. Mind you, it's going to downscale this to 4K, so 4K is going to look just amazing. But here is my question about the GoPro. If the battery is increased, is that because shooting in 5K also tells us that the battery duration will decrease faster than normal as, let's say, the GoPro 7 that I just do back of me. Now, typically, if I'm shooting 4K with that camera, that will probably last me about 40 minutes. It depends. It depends on what I'm doing, what I'm doing, what I'm filming. Stabilization, which is called Hyper Smooth 3 now, is going to be offered on this new GoPro Hero 9 Black. Now, Hypersmooth 2.0 is questionable because I have some questions I need to ask GoPro. Why is there still jittery effect in my footage? Why is there a massive, not a massive crop, but why is there, when you see it from the GoPro's point of view on the camera, it looks stable. When you go into the camera, it doesn't look stable. You start to see jittery. I hope Hypersmooth 3.0 doesn't have that issue with jittery, because let's say, well, the GoPro Hero 8 is slightly better than the GoPro Hero 7. Many people did a review on that, but I want to digress about stabilization. I'm just curious about stabilization. What about you? Are you curious about stabilization? But like I said, guys, please subscribe to this channel, support this channel, as this channel is right now fighting a community strike and other YouTube monetization issues going on. So if you guys want to support this channel financially, there's a PayPal and a Vimeo. Any amount would do, doesn't matter. Just support the channel if you can. But don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the notification button. But GoPro seems to be copying a routine with DJI Osmos Action with the front-facing LCD screen. I think they want to compete with DJI, and I think the reason why GoPro is competing with DJI Osmo Action is because right now DJI Osmo Action is the action camera to buy. The GoPro Hero 8, in some regards, respectfully, does a good job in daylight situations, but in low light, it struggles. But with the DJI Osmos, in low light, it actually performs better than the GoPro. So take this with a grain of salt. But what we are noticing is different designs of the GoPro Hero 9 Black. And basically apparently this is a leaked image. And I'm happy to announce that I am finally going to be able to use these ND filters on the Hero 9 Black. Apparently they going back to the old design because people complain about the Hero 8 design that you cannot put ND filters, and I think GoPro really messed up on that feature because, respectfully, as a filmmaker, you want to respect the 180-degree rule, and I don't think GoPro was absolutely thinking about the filmmakers, more of the action go enthusiasts. And even the action and go enthusiasts know the rules of 180-degree rule, that if I'm going to be shooting action sports and it's going to be a sunny day and that sun brightness is going to be hitting my sensor because there's a sun flare, mind you that the ND filter will block and make everything look really nice and saturated without losing any contrast and detail or color shifts in the ND filter. So choose ND filters wisely. But for this to absolutely be a game changer, mind you, that have you noticed that there's a speaker now in front of the screen too, in front of the model of the 9? Have you looked closely on that? Have you noticed that the mode button is much higher on the 9 than the 7? The mode button is on the bottom here, but on the Black, it's risen to the middle of its body structure, its body frame, actually. So, and there's a new compartment, as you can see here, but these are the leaked images. So take this with a grain of salt, everyone. GoPro Hero 9 is going to be a beast of a camera for 5K. So this will compete with the DJI Osmos action camera. So, and I think this will be one of the two, I guess this will be the DJI Osmos versus GoPro Hero 9 Black. Now, keep in mind, GoPro Hero 8 and 7 haven't been on, I'm going to be honest with you, as a filmmaker and as someone that does action sports and photography, it hasn't been on everyone's mind that GoPro Hero 7 and 8 were kind of like disappointments in a lot of ways. We wanted to see new sensor on the 7, but we didn't get that. We got better 4K, but in reality, it doesn't look any different in my opinion. And then 8, they changed the whole body structure and how it looks, and people complained about the ND filters, including myself. But now the battery apartment is much bigger and it's placed differently, and it's going to be something that you may have to get used to. So no, the GoPro Hero 7 and the GoPro Hero 8 batteries will not be compatible with 9, which that will probably drive some of you guys a little bit insane. Like, what? Yeah, it's not compatible. These are new batteries they are trying to push out, and I can understand why they want to push out those new batteries. Those new batteries are supposed to support the 5K recording that is going to produce and then downsample to 4K, and I believe that's going to happen very efficiently for the camera, because you're going to downsample anyway. Most people will downsample 5K to 4K to make it look much better and much sharper, much cleaner. So take this with a grain of salt. But this is news to me that it just came out, and I feel like I just wanted to make a video about this because I was making a video earlier at downtown Portland. I should be resting right now, but I'm kind of nervous and unease right now because of my financial situation and my lawsuits and other pieces of the agenda, and my family is also in some financial debt now because of the pandemic, and it's hurting all of us at this time, and I really wish that we can get things back to normal without this red sky looking like apocalypse. It's just strange. In downtown, walking around today early, which was not the best footage because that iPhone footage is just shaky, and some reason my lavalier mic was just hot the whole entire time. I tried to lower the volume down and wouldn't turn down. It was just hot, and I do apologize for the video. I might have to do that again, but take it with a grain of salt, everyone. But as I said before, guys, if you're going to be selling your GoPro 7 and your GoPro 8, it's best to do it now and save up your money and wait for the GoPro 9 to be released. But these are the first leaks, and I wanted to share the story with you, as many of photographers are going to do that on this platform, which is going to make it competitive. It's going to make my videos not be seen because YouTube likes to play the shadow ban on my channel. So and that's just the reality of it, and I really wish YouTube stop and let us small and medium-sized and large creators alike just make our content the way we like to make our content. Clean, respectful. That's all we're asking for, YouTube. But with that said, everyone, this is Panda. And I wanted to show you, actually, I wanted to explain a few things about my pen and photography. Why it was so hard to edit these photos. So, oops. What is going on here? Okay. So, the day of shooting these photos, the sky was red. Just look at this folder. Just look at it. Now, these are Sony files, right? When I take it into Lightroom, it converts it right back to the default color, which is that orange-red tint. The painful part about this is that it was really hard to recover whites for some reason. And I just feel like this whole process and trying to get these photos to look nice took a long time. And that's why I color painted most of them, because they just didn't look original and didn't look nice. Like, the captures were nice, but the color that the red sky was giving me was just terrible. So I had to fix it. Like this image here, this took me at least about 20 minutes just to fix it. 20 minutes to get it fixed. Not only that, but people complained that I didn't actually do a good job brushing this, and like I didn't do anything to it. All I did was like brush. And it's not the sharpest, as I said in the video. It's not the sharpest image, but it was close enough to me get a biker in the frame. And I converted this image to something nice, and people really liked it, and then some people didn't like it on Facebook. But like I said, guys, these were not easy to add at all, and I didn't get many shots in focus. But as I wanted to explain to you, look at the red sky. Look at what it's doing to my images. The greens look a little bit off. The reds look it just doesn't look right, and that's not bright. No, that traffic light should be red, but it's not red. So I gotta go in Lightroom and fix it. So take my images with a grain of salt. I don't do pan photography a lot. I know how to do it a lot. I just don't do it. But someone sparked my interest by challenging me to a challenge and lost, because he couldn't figure out how you got the shot. And I kept telling him that you need to actually put your camera in continuous focus and use your rule of thirds and try to frame your subject as you pan with it. If you want your subject to be far to the left of your grid, or far to your right of your grid, or center of your grid, that's a choice. But I chose to do it 3 different ways: center, right, and left. As you can see with this one, oops, this is more left with the Cooper. This is more center, I guess, and this is more right. You know, try to fill in the rule of thirds. But like I said, these images, I don't want to touch these right now, because I don't want to tackle them, because right now I need to focus on my priorities right now. But with that said, everyone, I wanted to show you that and give you guys insight on the GoPro Hero and also on my work as a photographer. This is a live stream, so mind you, guys, please subscribe, like, and share it. Support the channel if you can. It really will help me in the next 24 hours, guaranteed, if you guys help this channel stay afloat and also contribute to the hard work I have contributed to this channel, that YouTube decides that it's not hard work. I don't know about you guys, but every time you upload a video and you speak into the microphone, doesn't matter if you are off, you were wrong about something, because not everyone's perfect on this channel, but this is hard work. This is setting up, getting ready, preparing for a live stream or a recording takes time, and editing. And YouTube decides that, oh, your work, your content is not worth people watching, so we just go to the next person. And what YouTube is doing right now is, if you're not one of the creators that's helping them make revenue, your videos will be pushed back in the lower tier. That's how it is. That's always has been with YouTube. If you're not helping YouTube make revenue, then hey. So with that said, everyone, I'm Panda. Life is full of gambles and risk, but with that said, everyone, go out there and pre-order your GoPro Hero 9 Black. With that said, eat, sleep, photography, videography, and repeat. And I will see you guys in the next video. I see you guys later. I will try to contact you on Monday. Right now, I gotta pack up. See ya.